Guys, what's happening? Why am I driving myself? Today, we're gonna be driving ourselves closest we can get to the Cars movie franchises of being a sentient being while being a car. There's quite a few vehicle combos in this game because Nintendo added the lovely feature of enemies to be as characters like Para-Biddybud on the Biddybuddy. So we're gonna do 3 GPs today. We're gonna do one of GP of this combo, Para-Biddybud on Biddybuddy. We're gonna do one of Cheep on the Fin Twin, and then we'll do one of Dolphin on the Dolphin Dasher. I feel like those are the most obvious ones, although I wouldn't be surprised if someone's like, do Burger Toad or Sunday Toadette on, you know, the cute scoot, I think is the name of it, the banana one. But, you know, we can always do a part 2 if there ends up being enough combos that I think are cute enough to try to do both with. But for now, we're just going to do these 3. We're doing the atrocious version of Peach Stadium. Don't know anyone that enjoys Baby Park Simulator, but here we are. I'm just gonna chain this right before the set. I was turned around, I tried spamming my bullet, but it was too late. I'm just gonna spam the golden, just in case I end up getting a dodge. And then I need to pop it. We'll see what we get. I want to quickly point out that Squeezy here on the left is actually Shortcat. I just randomly joined a Discord lobby, as I do late at night, to play some Mario Kart, and we ended up joining a lobby that Shortcat was in. And I didn't really believe people in the chat that were screaming and yelling that Shortcat was here, because that happens in every room that you join in these Discords. But he ended up revealing himself way later in the recording session, so I thought it was pretty cool that we were able to capture some footage with him, and it was all unplanned. Didn't even know he would be here. Oh, let's go. This so busted get rid of the... Oh, come on. 5th still? That dude zoomed across the line right in front of me. Was that the one that beat me? I thought there was someone way to the right of me, but I think it was the guy that just flew across. I think it was the swoop. Okay, that's fine. We got 9 points for that, so we didn't lose anything. We got the only random track chosen on the list of 22 votes. I think Nintendo knows. Thankfully, it did end up being... am I gonna make this? No. Thankfully, it did end up being a real track. I thought this was gonna be some intermission or something, but I will take it. I believe, unless the dude in front of me is lying, the lobby, I finally was able to join one of the Yap lobbies, the Yappening lobbies. That seems like it's usually all of the good players. But the best part about this lobby, if you're in that Discord, it's always full. A lot of the other lobbies, they kind of grow and die as it follows, but these ones seem to stay full, so you don't have to leave. But this one's called Birthday, so I guess happy birthday to the birthday boy off the dry bones. I feel like they're gonna, like, we have to let bro at least get one win. Like, kind of a mean birthday if hop on to play and then you don't even get a win. Early shock. Come on, can we get bro, like, I never had a beneficial head bounce. It's actually insane. The acceleration on this combo is actually pretty good. I chose this order of the Para-Biddybud to Cheep Dolphin because we're gonna go in order of, I think, at least easiest to hardest. Each of the combos, like this one, it has, you know, more acceleration, it has more handling, but lower speed. The common trends that there seems to be in this game of, you know, less speed but more excel in handling, which is, you know, crazy how that works. Why is there not one combo that has high speed, high handling, and high excel? But then it'd be like Funky Flame Runner and the Wii all over again. Okay, we already had our shock. I have like not really been paying attention at all this race, so I feel like I'm getting pretty lucky here. That was, I was expecting some stupid things to happen with that. That's so dumb. This is so stupid. No. Oh, ninth. That's just sad. I heard the random green shell. I thought we got rid of the smart homing, bombing green shells that will just attack any moving object it sees, but we did not. So the fourth really isn't terrible overall, but we could be a lot higher. But it's okay. We'll lock in. You know, I say we gotta lock in, I think, a little too much, and then I end up doing equally bad afterwards. So we have to apply some methodical, good technical thinking to a children's party game to destroy, I assume, either other 8-year-olds or other 30-year-old grown men online. But whatever, we do what we gotta do here. This is a track that, as much as I like, I just don't know how much big brain technical analysis thinking I can do. I feel like that bump off was kind of a sign that I should have gotten better items, which I did, but that meringue is terrifying. Just get me away. Yeah, this is not a track, like, I feel like I kind of run it a lot, and there was that one race I had recently where I got glued twice on it. That was not fun. And then the last time I raced it, I had something similar happen. Like, it's not a track I enjoy being up at the front, but I'm thinking whenever I feel like I run this, you know, I'm like actually in first, but I'm really kind of liking this. We're in third, but I still have some decent items, so I'll just let other people deal with things. And I have the blue shell, so like, at least I know that it can't get, I don't think there can be more than one blue in play. So I'm just gonna take the shortcut. I'm just gonna save this for the shortcut, assuming I stay within reach of this guy. And if not, then I'll check it. Like, I don't really care to... Okay, well, I'm no longer in reach of him. I was just about to throw that. I didn't want to try and, like, guess for a shock that maybe wouldn't even happen. But this is fine to me if all these people end up passing, as long as I can just get the double. Really? And you couldn't spare me one mushroom? That was really dangerous. I should not have thrown those greens the way that I did. I don't know. I don't think that's that good of a placement, if I'm being honest, for where I was. But I'm trying to think, like, what could I have... What should I have done better? I don't know if anyone knows. Like, I don't know if that was stupid to hold the blue and let it get shocked out of you, or if I should have just mushroom... The more I think about it, I think it's probably smarter to mushroom and blue the guy in first, so then you'll just have a lead, and then if a shock happens, you've already built up enough of buffering space. Unfortunate, we got intermission and it's Dino Jungle, so we have a really long intermission essentially. But this is perfect time to, as the lobby name suggests, to yap. But yeah, I've been actually really enjoying 24 player. Most of these Discord lobbies are 24 play. It's either 24 player or like 3 people. But I've been trying to do as much 24 as I can because I would like to play competitive at some point. I've never played competitive Mario Kart. Like, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure many of you do, like Mogies and Lounge. It's like a separate online thing that you can do, and you have to join the Discord. But it's a much better point system. Although the VR, I do think in this game is better than any other game. It's like chess elo. Like every room that you join when you gain MMR, the whole room goes net 0. So it's not like 8 Deluxe VR where everyone just keeps going up and up and up, and the more you play, you'll just have more. So it does actually start to like show differences in skills, and it really does stratify people at the top as being better than others. And I don't think I would do too well because I'm just not. There's some insane people out this game, but I think it'd be really fun to do competitive and just learn and get better at it. So yeah, I've been trying to do these 24 players because I know they do 12 player comp, but I don't know if it's a separate. I don't think it's a separate MMR. I believe it is all combined. But okay, enough about competitive. I just need to figure out this. Oh my! I was spamming the item to try to get it faster. Yeah, that was not good. I am so bad at that track. I just that track is, can you dodge the shock? Yes or no? And I am consistent, and they say consistency is good, but I consistently don't dodge the shock, and I consistently do bad. Hey, we got 5th though. Again, I gotta put this in perspective of the other games. This is like 2.5 place. So that's really not that bad in a 24 player lobby. But I think Cheep on the Fin Twin will be my benefit I need. Now we're on Cheep with the Fin Twin. This is the least samesies of all of the vehicles, but we gotta do what we gotta do. This is the closest I could find. I figured fish on fish, although Para-Biddybud on Biddybud, it's like the same exact identical Para-Biddybud, and the same with the Dolphin. It's the Dolphin Dasher. It's perfect, but yeah, I want to do competitive at some point, but I figure on the non-competitive stuff, I was like, might as well have some fun with different combos in the game. Felt like some of the other Mario Karts would get a little too try-hard and only play the optimal combos. So gotta get the full $80 experience here. Like, we gotta get every square inch of this game that we paid for. Gotta get every P-switch, every Peach medallion. Just kidding, I'm not doing that, but I'm sure someone has. I think he still has it. Just get away from me. All those coins there. Oh, that was nice getting that red shell super quick. I'm sorry, Hazard. I recognize that name. I don't know if I'm making things up in my head, but that he might be someone who plays a lot. Same with DMAF and okay. Now that I'm really looking at these names, I am recognizing quite a few of them. Well, the green shell didn't get me the banana I was going to, so. There, I did that better. I actually released my mini turbo in the dirt so I could get through the shortcut. And I'm just waiting for a shock around here. I'm not exactly liking my positioning right now. Here, I'm gonna drop. Please give me. We're just gonna burn this golden now. I mean, it will be nice as we'll go. I believe the water makes you go 90% of your full speed you would normally go. So I think it's a bad spot to use it. Bro, that handling, I could not turn enough. Although, I think that's just more of a water problem than a cheap handling. This is bad, though. I'm gonna get... Bro! I've already committed with that bullet. That was so bad. This is like another Dino-esque track to me. I'm just not that good at it. I don't know if there's a way to be good at it, though. This track kind of seems somewhat similar to dodge the shock, take shortcut, win, and I'm just not consistent at it. So I think there is a way to get better, though. I have to learn. Fish in outer space. I'm so cooked. Just kidding. We're gonna win. And that's how we do it. The nice big burnout. Yeah. I mean, does it really matter? It's Rainbow Road. Let's be real. We're in a beautiful 20th right now. Right now, I'm just going to worry more about trying to get my coins up than do anything else silly. Oh, 2 nice coins right there. I hope whoever has red shells in like 16th place could please stop throwing them forwards. I think they're done. I'm just gonna save the star, honestly, for right after the cannon. I know that's a while away from now, but I'll just try to get the dodge. There's almost always a shock there, and I never really try to dodge it just because I don't have a dodge, and I don't try to exactly get a dodge. It's not that big of a concern to me, but since I have one, it'd be nice. And I always tell myself, I'm trying to practice restraint here. I will always get a dodge in this game, and I'll be like, oh, surely I'll get another one soon. So I'll just use it and chain to get better items, and then I don't get it. And it's just always facepalm. Why? Please. Oh yeah, that DK was too close. This also seems somewhat common for the shock, but I'm not too upset about it. I think dodging up there would have been more beneficial than trying to dodge here. And I also think it's just more common after the cannon anyways. In this case, I don't even think it's worth trying to go for the shortcut, because I'm just going to shroom around this. I have all these items. Just wait. Hopefully that was a single red after his super horn. I don't see anymore. Oh my. No! Please tell me that's not going for me. Well, it is, but I don't care. That was 7. Not a great race, but it's Rainbow Road. I don't think it was too bad. I mean, we were pretty far back, and that track, it's pretty hard to catch up. Not much happens. It always makes me happy, though. It looks like the 7 and 8 point change happens between 7th and 8th place. So we did actually do well with that. There's a big tie at 13 points. So I know we're in 15th place, but you just need one top finish, and you're right back in it. Fish and DK Pass, yet again, another terrible environment for space. And now we're in the summit of Mount Everest, or wherever DK's real estate is. The DK real estate portfolio goes crazy, I can't lie. Okay, we got that shortcut. One thing I'm not too great at that I think I kind of need to also get better at, especially for competitive, I need to learn my competition between the races. I just look at the point totals and I'm like, yes, these people are very close, very insightful. And then when I race, I have no clue who the competition is. Because, like, I'm not saying I'm gonna, like, just target people, although, well, the more I think about it, it kind of is targeting. If someone's close to me in points and it's the end of the race and I can screw them over, sorry, I'm going to. I don't think that's that hot of a topic. Although, I mean, I'm sure some people may disagree, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know why I thought that would work. Something like that's more showing in where a lack of handling can kind of matter. Because I'm so used to, again, my goat Pipa, no issues doing that turn, but that was kind of hard with Cheep. Yeah. All those people past me. Can we get something good? Nope. We got an item that is, like, I think objectively worse than the Thundercloud in Mario Kart Wii, and then triple reds, which that dude just absolutely Thanos snapped away from me and then shroomed by. Like, are you kidding? Alright, I learned my lesson to not do the shroom there, although I think that's probably going to be slower. I don't know, though, how with Cheep, I've gone like super crazy low air there each time on that turn. And all these boomerangs, I just want to get away. Come on, did I hit the daisy? I don't know if I did. Something did. I don't really care what. 7th. Okay, we're gonna remember. I'm gonna learn who my competition is. We're in 17th. Looks like first is 28th. I don't know if yeah, that's definitely not like doable, but we can do well. So Hazard, Uchilic, Happy. Bro, they give you 2 seconds. I didn't even read anything. Cappy, Hazard, Uchiha, Mario Kart. I was able to look at some on that little screen in between the race. We gotta remember those names. They're on our wanted list. And I didn't even think about this track. Shoutouts to whoever chose this. Here's my fellow brother. I'll say hi to him. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. I'm not gonna say it, but I think you get time to do really well and get a first place to beat everyone. Although I feel kind of bad whenever you get tracks like this and you win. Like, did we really skill diff them? Like, in this case, I'm only gonna win just because I have the power of Cheep on my side. I kept trying to get Cheep Falls, but I like actually never even considered this track. It's all waters, and my fellow brothers are dancing everywhere. You might actually see more Cheeps on this track than Cheep Falls. Cheep Falls, they just like sneak attack you out of the water, and there's genuinely nothing you can do. But on this track, thanks to global warming, I guess, they're all beached and they're just flopping around. I'm just gonna use this to start catching up. I'm gonna hope that I was able to get a dodge. It's kind of early. I don't hate it. This makes this race more predictable. Although I will hate this if I don't like my items. I will not be happy here. So I'm gonna do this and then try and spam this, see what we get. That was not really what I wanted. That was absolutely not what I wanted. If we can get something good here, this like, I'm not saying we're safe. Drop me! Oh, what are we doing? The bullet's taking the widest line. I did not think that almost lasted the whole lap. That lasted 75% of lap 5. It was going as wide as possible. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and then all of the people I was listing, all of our competition got like first and third. So, yeah, that was so doomed. Yeah, we got 23, 12 points, 12-player lobby, 6th place. That wasn't, I can't even say that was super close. Like, I just didn't do that well. That GP shout outs to Hazard and Uchiha and Mario Kart. They all did what they needed to. I wasn't able to change my combo, unfortunately, because whoever is hosting this room started it within about 2 seconds. So it is what it is. I do appreciate, though, honestly, them starting it quickly, so I can't complain. Although apparently, I think it's the real Shortcat. I don't know. I just looked in the Discord because, as per normal, people are like, "Oh my God, is that Shortcat?" Whenever they see anyone named Shortcat, and like 9 out of 10 times they're trolling, so I didn't believe them. But I believe the real Shortcat is talking right now in the Discord. So I guess I'll see in like a week to 2 months. I don't know how far behind he is on uploading his videos, if this is actually him in the room. I don't know what name he is, but again, all be to be determined, I guess. Okay, a lot of water on this track, and I'm flopping all around everywhere, so I guess fitting. Oh, I don't mind this. All right. I was wondering if there'd be a lap 2 shot. Those mushrooms are not good. Those mushrooms, like, this isn't no Bowser's Teller Sled. We don't need handouts like those mushrooms. Okay, I'm not in a great spot, so whatever we get here, if I can just spam this, and then I would really prefer if I could get this double box. Lovely. And I'm extra slow here. Please don't suck. Go. Oh my god, give me the boost. I think I beat him. That was such a cursed 6th. That was so bad, but we take it. Let's see. All right, we switched over. It looks like Shortcat is this spike here. I think this really is him. So it's kind of funny. I know this is supposedly a really good track of his, and I've also seen the clips of the dolphin noises. So that ended up being a really good coincidence, I guess, this track that I finally confirm it's him. I just don't understand how people are FBI agents. Like, people are in here like, oh, I know he's in here. How? Like, what am I missing? Like, I guess I'm not a good enough stalker. A little bit of a casual, but all right, we're in 17th here. What am I doing? Gonna shroom up. No coins. Unfortunate. It's fine. I feel so bad for hitting. Oh, I hit the birthday boy on the glider. I'm so sorry. If it really is your birthday, oh my god. All right, can we do this? Oh, nice. We're not scrubs. We're not even. No, the star. It was right there. Come on, get it. Yes. I don't even want to go for. I mean, I am invincible. I guess I could have gone for the rail. Didn't even want to deal with it. Come on, draft. No. Oh, let's go. All right. No, 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 no. I'm so sad. I was gonna. I mean, there was already a shock, so it's not like it would have been like. I think I would have dodged the shock, but I was looking forward to being able to take the final rail uncontested, not scared anyone was gonna do any weird shenanigans. I tried to go for the double and it did not pay off. No dogma. Are you going up here? No, 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 no. Bro, that was so bad. Oh my god. Oh, we are doing so badly. Oh my god. Unfortunate. Okay. I saw Psy, and then the names went away. But I don't think it's too far gone. I just need to play well, which is seeming to be a challenge. All right. Beached Dolphin. But we're with all the other animals, so can it be that bad? Shock seems kind of common lap 2 here, like right after this section, so I'm going to use this into the set. If I could get the double, that would be generational, some might say. Or how about I get none, the negotiator? No! Right, of course, it's the last. Of course, it's the last throw rang, so it goes 20 million miles. Oh, this is so sad. Come on. I tried to get the double. That mushroom boost did not help me. This is a little concerning to me because there's been no shock. So I'm Well, I found the shock. So at least I know. At least I predicted that much. 16. That, oh my god, that was so bad. The last GPs of all these rooms that I've been doing, they do not go according to plan. Yeah, this was unfortunate. All right, well, I'll do 2 more. All right, we got another beautiful fire track for this dolphin creature. Oh, how do I get bumped out of that? No. Thank you, Alex. I really appreciated that. I was at least smart enough to not just go to the bright light. That was that magma ball right there. That was a lot closer than I would have liked that to be. This is so, yeah. Let's go. Okay, I did not think that would be such a challenge for the bullet. That's kind of concerning. Like, I feel like it's there's no way. There's actually no way. Oh my god, bro. Nice, we got more protection here. I got scared I was gonna go. Sometimes if you hit the wall like that, you can go too far left. If you keep spamming tricks, you'll go too far left and then you'll fall off the track. And it's, would not recommend. All right, fire. I'm just gonna spam this right into here. And we're just gonna waste more time because why would we take a shortcut? I think this bullet might have actually took more time than if you just gave me the golden shroom through. Unfortunate. I was hoping there could maybe be a second shock there, but I think I was asking for too much. Let's see, we're only doing one more race this GP, so the next race will be the final one. Come on, we gotta go to first. This has been embarrassingly bad. We gotta get one last final lock-in on the goat Dolphin as he's driving himself. I mean, all right, we get a redo. We get to rejoin the animal kingdom with all the elephants there, and I get to, you know, I know it's not quite the orcas at SeaWorld, but this is about the closest that I can get to in this game. So I'll get to do my little magic tricks on everyone and splash water on them in the middle of a desert and hopefully get first. Let's see. All right. Just gonna try and hold this lead. This is such a good track to front run. I hope I actually hit them. I think that was lag on both of our ends there. I thought I would hit them with the lovely green shell and they did not go anywhere. Oh, I feel extra washed right now. I don't even know where to use a feather on this track. I truly have no clue. Lovely. Okay, well, we both fell off, so that makes me feel a little better. I'm not even risking it. That is yours. I have enough boomerang trauma in this game, and it's only been a couple months. And also, half of the boomerang trauma is just from me pulling it and then not being able to use the items that I want because I'm in item jail because I have to get rid of my boomerang first. God, it is such a bad item, but all right. Can't worry about that right now. Bro, you can get the boomerang in 4. No! Can you break this with a boomerang, I wonder? I don't know. I'm not this much of a prophet normally. I don't think of such hard-hitting questions. Please, 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 don't hit me. Please get away from me. I will take it. I will take it. For how good this lobby seems to be, I guess it makes sense because somehow everyone in the Discord magically knows like Shortcat's alter egos. So I think most of the good players and a lot of fans, you know, will obviously join him. So for how good of a room this is, I really don't think we did terrible. We could have done, like, I'm not gonna lie, we could have done a lot better, but remember, we're just working towards the goal of getting good at competitive. I assume that's what a lot of you are also trying to work on as well. So maybe you gotta drive as yourself to get there.